Guys, I'm kind of hungry today. Well, luckily for me, we're making a pizza recipe. Hey guys, now that we have our bread maker, so there's this, come on. So, you need to press select course until it gets all the way to 45. The reason we need 45 is because like the 45 is for dough, and we need dough for like the bread part of the pizza because we're going to put it in the oven eventually. So we're going to set it on 45, press start. Now that we started, if you want a small pizza, you get a small cup of water. If you want an average pizza, you should get something like this. So now let's get to our ingredients. So first up, we're getting the liquidy ones. But remember, you're supposed to put warm water in the thing, not cold water. It's not going to turn out good. So first up, we're going to put the liquidy things. Did I already say that? Never mind. Then, okay, let's pour it. Okay, until your cup of water is done, you're going to set it down. And then you need some olive oil. So you need about that much olive oil and that much water. Now we're getting to a bit more salty ingredients like salt. So you're going to need to see how much salt I pour. About like a tablespoon or teaspoon. Now we're going to get some sugar, which is about as solid as salt. So about like a big spoon, one big spoon of sugar. Pour it in. It's this cup we were pouring the water with. So you pour exactly the same amount of flour. You put 3 cups of flour, the same exact cup every time. So now let's pour our first cup of flour. Need to get 2 more cups of flour now. Okay, so here's our second cup of flour. Let's pour it. Okay, we're done with our second cup. Now it's for our third cup of flour. Put it in. Now to look something like this. Now our last ingredient is called yeast, which is brown. Let's pour it in. Now let's wait for 45 minutes until it's done. Okay, now that the dough only needs 5 more minutes, we're going to get prepared. First, you need a tray, put some aluminum foil in it, and then get some flour in it because we don't want the dough to stick to the aluminum foil because it's really sticky. But first, we have to preheat our oven. You press bake, and then 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you start. So now that the dough's all ready, we're going to take it out. Now you're going to put it on your tray with aluminum foil and flour. Now we're supposed to flatten it. We have our flour, so we're going to pour a bit more flour because it seems really sticky and we didn't put enough on the upper side. So only like a pinch or so. After that, you're going to need to wash your hands. So let's start flattening. Now I would say the bread is ready. Now let's put it into the oven for 15 minutes. Now we're going to put it in the oven. Okay. So now wait 15 minutes. You could time yourself, or you can just set a timer. So now that our bread is all ready, we're going to need tomato sauce or tomato paste, your choice. Whatever you have. If you don't have any, it's your choice. So then, after you pour all the tomato paste all over the bread, you're going to need some toppings, like pepperoni, ham, vegetables, broccoli, anything you want as a topping. And then after that, you pour whatever cheese you want, except cream cheese. So for now, I have mozzarella cheese and some Italian cheese. Parmesan cheese, I guess. Okay, now we're going to start pouring all the tomato sauce. So now we're done spreading all the tomato sauce. Now we're going to get all our ham or pepperoni. I'll start with the ham. Okay, that's all the ham we're using for now. Now it's time for our pepperoni. I forgot to put cheese. The mozzarella cheese is going to spread a lot. So that's enough. Now it's time for some Parmesan cheese, which is actually my favorite type of cheese. So now it's time to put it in the oven. Now we're going to open the oven, and then you're supposed to only put it for 5 minutes in the oven. So take it gently. Now put it in the oven. Now we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Cook time, and then you do 5. Start. That's all. Okay, now that the pizza is all ready, we're going to take it out. Looking nice. So, we're going to wait for it to cool down. You don't have to wait for it to cool down at home if you don't mind hot. So now that the pizza is all cooled off, I'm going to do the taste test and see if it's good. I like it. I'm going to be happy with getting 2 more slices. So this is the end of the video, so make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell.